Hey everyone, welcome to August favorites. It is September. It is still in the 90 degrees here in Seattle and I cannot wait for fall. I have not had a pumpkin spice latte despite the fact that they've been available since September 1st and it is now September 5th or 6th or whenever you're seeing this. And I just want you to know that's a lot of restraint, but I cannot drink pumpkin spice when it's in the 80s. I just can't. So I need a cool, crisp day. And I know I'm complaining and that's bad because there are people in this world who have it really bad, and I am very sorry for Hurricane Harvey. Now we've got Hurricane Irma we're dealing with. People have evacuated for fires in Washington and California. Southeast Asia is pretty much underwater. It's bad. So I have it really good and I'm very grateful. So please know that. I am going to give you my August favorites. That month flew by so fast, but I feel like there was a lot of product, and I liked a lot of stuff, but I guess I didn't really pick a lot for my favorites. I guess I'm kind of picky now. Maybe I'm just trying to figure out how not to make a video 30 minutes long. So let's start. I always think about in the bathroom, and that sounds kind of like, but what I mean is like what I have around my sink. So I'm gonna start with skincare, and this is a brand new brand from Sephora. They sent this to me, Volition sent this to me, and it's a new company called Volition Beauty. They are basically, they like crowdsource for their products. So if you have a product concept that you would like to see made, you can go to their website and pitch it. And I'm not sure the process, I'm not sure, you know, like how they kind of reward you for like, hey, we picked yours, thanks for the idea. But I do know that what I was sent was thought of by women kind of like me who are looking for something that they just couldn't seem to find elsewhere. And of course this company is prides itself on things that are, you know, made in the USA, that are naturally sourced, cruelty-free. It's a really high quality brand, and I feel like it is definitely, you know, kind of high priced in terms of skincare, but not maybe as high priced as something like a Kate Somerville or something else that's out there, because right now I feel like boutique indie brand skincare is very popular, especially with Sephora. And so some of that stuff is, you know, like the Sunday Riley, that's all in the $100. And this is about in the $40, $50 range, maybe more. So what I have here is the Helix AM/PM Eye Gel. And I have been using this for the entire month. And there is like still an entire pot worth. This actually, I think, has the snail extract, and it's humanely harvested. That sounds really weird, but it is just like this really, do you see, it's like this gel, and it goes on your eye area and it hydrates and smooths and depuffs and blurs lines, and it makes a really nice base for your eye makeup. And I wish it came in a tube, because I love the fact that this will last me forever, but I just always hate things in jars that are skincare. It's just a thing. But I feel like packaging can be a premium, and I think when a company just starts out, maybe it's just easier to kind of go with a standard packaging design. That's just a theory. Then this stuff is the Oceanine Youth Boost Gel, and it has algae in it, and there is nothing in here that upsets my skin, which makes me so happy. I use it morning and night. I definitely use it in the morning. Sometimes I'll put just like some other kind of serum on at night, and then maybe I don't want to get too loaded and squish in my pillow. So, but this is pretty much every day. I have been using it also for a month, and there is still a lot left. It doesn't smell but it kind of smells. Like sometimes when I put it on my face, I feel like I can smell the beach, you know, kind of seaweed. But it's just this gel lotion that, it's like that perfect combination of hydration and moisture, whether you're oily, whether you're dry, that just feels so nice on the skin. I'll link them below with Sephora so you can check them out for yourself. I was not paid. I was sent the products to share, but I was not paid. Something else I was sent, fell in love with, not paid, is the Carbon Cocoa Teeth Whitening System. This is from Australia. If you didn't see the video with Emma and I will link it hopefully somewhere here if I don't forget. But it's basically very fine milled, straight up charcoal, which yes, you can go and get activated charcoal tablets and crush them up and yada yada, but I mean, what? Like, I'm gonna do that. Like, I'm just gonna get my mortar and pestle out and crush charcoal tablets, because this is already messy, I will say. You will have charcoal kind of in your sink, and you know, you'll have to wipe out your sink. So I don't see myself grinding up my own charcoal tablets. This toothpaste is phenomenal. I love it. I literally feel like my teeth are squeaky clean. I know, that's weird. But I'm brushing with it and I'm just like, yeah, they like squeak. So I feel like what it's doing is it's polishing. It's polishing your teeth. So it's a very old-fashioned way of teeth whitening, but what's nice about it is it doesn't weaken your teeth or make them sensitive, and that has always been a concern of mine with other teeth whitening. So I love it. As I'm sharing up front, the stuff that was sent to me, this was not on purpose. It's just that it was sent to me this summer. I've been using it and now I'm like, I should tell you about it. Brush Bar sent me their drying rack and their little kind of, well, see, it's like this, why can't I figure out what this is called? It's this little tool that has, you know, nubby ends and lines so that you can just put the soap on your brush or right here and squiggle it around, you know what I mean? But like swish it around and then it loosens all the dirt and it helps clean your brushes. And basically I just set this in my sink. I have my water running ever so low and then I just like wet my brush and I swirl, swirl, swirl and I, you know, so it's really great. It's kind of like the Sigma, you know, there's the mats that you can get. I like this because it's just like you just kind of rinse it off and sort of, I like prop it up to dry and it's good. It has this little pouch it comes in, and then the brush drying bar is so cool. So this thing is like this. So it opens up and then you let the little hooks and then this is heavy enough where like you just set it on the edge of your counter and you put your brushes in, and they have various widths for various, you know, brush sizes. And oh, see, it's so much better when it's not being wiggled around, and they don't fall out. I promise you, they don't. But this is what I've been doing. I've been drying my brushes and then they dry properly facing downward so you don't ruin the ferret. What is that called? But you know what I mean? The thing that holds in the bristles where the glue is. Oh, I wish this thing was like 3 feet long. 10 slots is not enough. I have to do it in shifts. So, I mean, that's just, you know, if you're like me and you have a million bajillion brushes, that's going to be your problem. If you're a normal person with a regular amount of brushes, it'll be just right. So, thank you, Brush Bar, for sending me that. Non-sponsored, not paid. They just sent it to me. I wanted to share that with you. Okay, moving on to makeup. Love my NYX Professional Precision Brow Pencil in blonde. This was the latest bargain of the week. I shared with you guys. Spoolie, flat edge, awesome. Love doing my brows with this when I don't want to spend the time doing Wonder Brow because I'm lazy. The last few, well, scratch that. So foundation featured that I have shared with you that I am really enjoying are the It Bye Bye lines. And why do I still have the box? I've been using this every day for 2 weeks now. Why do I have the box? It's like I'm trying to keep things nice. So this stuff is so good. It is lightweight, but covers and feels nice on the skin. And I look radiant and, you know, soft. So I really like it. It's a very good foundation. And then I'm really in love with the Omiana Intense Coverage Matte Foundation that is free of whatever ingredients might be in mainstream products that I'm going to pretend are fine. But according to them, maybe people have a sensitivity or they're trying to avoid it for other reasons. But whether you're looking for something that's talc-free, mica-free, titanium dioxide-free, gluten-free, vegan, I mean, you know, like whatever it is, these guys, amazing foundation and concealer and powder, lots of stuff. So I am loving it. A little pricey, a little bit, but I think totally worth it. So also, ooh, I was sent this too. I'm so sorry, you guys. Somebody once posted why a bunch of products that were all, you know, paid for me to use, don't buy it. Like, why would you post this for your favorites? You know, thanks a lot and bye. You know, like, are you kidding me? The bigger channels get everything. Like every brand sends them stuff and they're sharing them with you whether they liked it or not. So I'm not sharing everything I've been given, but if a brand gives something to me and I like it and I've been using it, I'm gonna tell you. I have no obligation to include these in my favorites. Okay, just wanted to be sure we're clear. Okay. So Doll 10 sent me some stuff and their natural, no, what is this called? Pro Eyeshadow Palette 2 in the nude collection is so pretty. It's just so pretty. If you want basic eyeshadows that are so good, you know, just good quality and nothing extreme, not trendy, just basic, classic. This is such a good palette to have. If you're looking for something a little more fun or just cheaper at the drugstore, remember my bargain of the week, these Milani shadows. These are not limited edition, despite what the little cardboard thing said. Maybe the lip shades were, but these are on their website as regular part of their collection. We have the Everyday Eyes in basic mattes and the must-have metallics, and I pretty much use a combination of these almost every day, probably this. So it's just been kind of like in my rotation, loving it. Now I am wearing the new Anastasia lipstick and the shade is Kiss, and it is almost the perfect pinky nude shade in the world. It really is. So but I don't know how much I love the texture. Love the texture. It's a really great lipstick and they're only $18, and I say only 18 because like the Pat McGraths are like 36, and you know, you can get a Givenchy or something in the 30s and $40 lipsticks that are out there, but it is so nice. But if you have dry lips, I don't think you're gonna like it. So that's why I just kind of mention it with kind of a disclaimer. Yeah, but I think there's promise there. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Please do so if you haven't already. Please hit that little bell for notifications, and give me a thumbs up and leave a comment and all that good stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye.